My name is Samira. I'm welcoming you back to my channel. I'll be sharing with you guys this stylish hairline dress with a longer backside that I made for my cousin. She said, "Auntie, please make me an hairline dress." I couldn't resist her. Ever since I made this dress for her, the thank you I'll be getting from her is super, and I'm proud of her. So I'll be sharing with you guys this step-by-step guide I used in making this dress. So you can subscribe now, and please you can share this video with your friends and comment what you are going to do with what you have learned today. So if this is something that you like watching, please keep on watching this particular tutorial to the end. I would like you to bring out your fabric so that we can cut this tie that we are making today together. So let's dive into today's tutorial. So guys, I have my fabric. It's a Duchess fabric that I'll be using today, and it's 2.5 years that I'll be using today. So I'll be showing you guys. I'm going to fold my fabric today, and I'm folding it into the first part. So it's the front part that I'm making first. So I folded my fabric already. So after that, I'll be measuring my neck by 5 inches. So that's for my neck. So I'm going to bring it down by 3 inches. Then I'll give a curve for my neckline. So right now I'll be marking my shoulder by 15 inches. So I'm going to also mark 15 inches there. Then I'm going to use my ruler to give a straight line. That's for my shoulder that I'm measuring. At this point I'll be marking my bust by 34 inches. Then I'm going to also right now is what I'm marking my bust. I'm marking 34 inches. Then I'm adding 1.5 inch for my sewing allowance. So then I'm going to mark 2 inch at that point close to my bust line. So I'm going to mark 2 inch. Then I'll give a curve. That's for my armhole curve. So from my shoulder now, I'm going to mark to my half length, which is by 14.5 inches. Then from my shoulder also, then I'm going to mark down to my hip line, which is by 22 inches. So that's for my hip line, which is by 22 inches. So I'm marking it on both sides of my fabric. Then I'm going to use my ruler to give a straight line to connect the marks. So after that, I'll be marking my waist by 26 inches. I'll also adding my sewing allowance by 1.5 inch. So for my hip measurements, I'll be marking 36 inches. Then I'm going to also add 1.5 inch. So right now, I'm going to connect the lines together from my bust. So I'm going to connect it from my bust to my hip. So that's what I'm doing now. So guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more audience can see it and watch. And you can also share it with your friends and your family members. So let me shift my fabric a bit so that I can see what I'm going to do next. Right now, from my shoulder to my style line, so I will be measuring 32 inches, and that's where my hairline shape is going to form from. So you can see how unique it is. So I'm going to use 32 inches to shape my dress that I'm making today. So I'm going to also add 1 inch for my stitching allowance. So after that, I'm going down to the bottom of my dress. So that's what I'm showing. So on my hemline, so I'll be measuring 32 inches. Okay, then I'm going to add 3 inches to make my dress to flare out because I folded my fabric by 11 inches. So after that, I'm going to connect it back from my hemline. So I'll be connecting it back to my style line. So that's what I'm showing you guys. So that's what I'm pointing at. That's my style line. So after connecting it to my style line, then I'll take it to my hip measurements. So you can see how simple it is. My style is and is unique. It's a trendy style that is trending all over the world, and I want you to learn how to cut and sew this style that I'm making for my cousins. and I believe you are following up. So I've not taken the length measurement, that is the full measurement. So I'll be measuring my length now by 54 inches. So I'm going to also mark it at the other side. So guys, please keep on watching this video to the end so that you don't miss any part. So I'm going to bring down the back of my neckline by 1.5 inch. So after that, I'll just go ahead now to start cutting it. So don't forget, the fabric that we are using today is a Duchess fabric and is a unique color. You can see how simple it is, and I'm going to slope my shoulder by 1 inch also. Then I'll use my ruler to give a curve for it. So I'm through with my measurement now. So I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting it. So don't forget, I'm making the front part of my dress, and the style that I'm making today is an A-line dress that is going to have a longer back side. It's a unique style that is trending. So I want you to keep on watching this video to the end, and you can give it a thumbs up. So if you don't understand any parts of this tutorial, you can drop it in the comment section, so I'm going to reply you. So like I said, you can share this tutorial with your friends and your family members, and you can also check my other tutorial on my YouTube channel. My name is Samira. If you are joining my tutorial for the first time, and my long videos are on Mondays, Wednesday and Fridays. So guys, just keep on watching this video to the end. It's an A-line dress that we are making that has longer back side. So this is the front part that we are cutting now. So I'm through with the front part of my piece. So this is the back piece. I'll just go ahead and add my zipper allowance by 1 inch. So I'm going to just start cutting it. So if there's any part that you don't understand from this tutorial, you can drop it in the comment section below. I'm going to respond. So guys, don't forget to click the red button under my video to subscribe now. You can share this tutorial. So guys, the back part of my dress is longer than the front part, that is the button of the dress. So that's the next step that we are going to cut now. So I'll be marking 5 inches to make it longer than the front, which is the uniqueness of this style that we are making. So I'm going to curve it to the front hemline. So after that, I'll just use my scissors to curve it and cut it the way you can see me doing in the video. So after this part, I'll be heading over to my sewing machine to stitch it. So after opening this zipper part, we are going to take it to the machine and run a stitch on it. So I'm going to also show you guys how I'm going to cut the freehand sleeve that we are going to attach to the sleeve of my dress that I'm making today, guys. So before cutting my sleeve, I'll be cutting my front neckline. So this is what I'm doing now for the front neckline. So next is my sleeve, my freehand sleeve. So I have my fabric for my sleeve now. I'll be taking the length, which is by 19 inches. Then my armhole, I'm going to mark 1 inch. So I'm going to just give a curve for my armhole. So after that, I'm going to mark my half length of my sleeve, which is by 11 inches. So then at the bottom, I'm going to also mark 8.5 inches to make it to free out a bit. Is a free hand sleeve that I'm going to attach to the dress that I'm making today. Don't forget, I'm making this stylish A-line dress that is going to have longer back side, and you saw the way we took the measurements and how we are able to cut it out. So after this part, I'm going to also teach you guys how I'm going to also join the body of my dress that I'm making today. Then after cutting the sleeve, I'll be heading over to my sewing machine to stitch. You can see how simple it is and fine. So guys, I've joined my shoulder together. So I'll be measuring my bust now, which is by 36 inches. Then the allowance that is remaining, that's what I'm counting, is 3 inches. So I'm going to share it into 2. That is the other side, it will be 1.5 inch, and the other side it will be 1.5 inch. So that's how I'm going to stitch it. Then my waist is by 26 inches. Then so after that, I'm going to go down to my hip. So Guys, just keep on watching. So my hip is by 36 inches. So I'm going to also mark 36 inches for my hip. Then I don't think my style line is showing, so I'll try as much as possible to shift my fabric so that you can see my style line. So I'm going to also mark 32 inches on my style line. Then after marking it, then I'm going to connect the marks together. So after connecting them, then I'll attach my sleeve to my dress. Then my dress will be ready for me to wear out so that you can see the final look of my dress today. I hope you are enjoying this video, and please keep on watching to the end, and don't forget to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can subscribe now. My long video will be coming up again on Friday. I want you to keep a date with me. So I have come to the end of today's tutorial. I hope it was helpful to you. If it was, you can please subscribe now, turn notification bell to see my next video. You can share, like and comment. What was your first sewing experience? How has it influenced your confidence now? You can drop it in the comment section. I want to hear from you, and I want you to also join this big family. So this trendy A-line dress that we just made now that has longer back side, that's what we made now. And thank you so much for watching to the end. I'll see you guys again in my next one on Friday. Bye bye.